In news overseas, while the effects of Tropical Storm Florence continue to linger in the mid-Atlantic, the U.S. military has been mobilized to provide critical disaster relief support in the Carolinas. As VOA Pentagon correspondent Carla Babb reports, troops will be needed to continue that support long after the storm has subsided.
Thousands of Coast Guard members, National Guardsmen, and active duty military are aiding in the Carolinas, working alongside local, state, and federal governments to provide around-the-clock disaster relief for flooded residents, using helicopters, boats, and high-water vehicles. It's a job well suited for the National Guardsmen activated across the Carolinas, said Guard's Vice Director of Domestic Operations.
As citizen soldiers, we are members of our communities, and so we typically have the relationships in place, and we work closely with our state organizations on a daily basis to ensure that when we do have a catastrophe or disaster, we can respond effectively and quickly.
Rising water remains the foe that won't be beaten back. Consider the rising waters of central North Carolina's rain-swollen Cape Fear River, which has yet to crest.
We are still concerned over the next 48 hours or so of the rising flood waters and how that could have a separate but nonetheless equally as important impact to the local area.
The generals warn these floodwaters are not about to subside anytime soon.
It's going to last at least a week, if probably not 2 to 3 weeks, for the flooding to start to recede. And then it's going to be the cleanup, the recovery phase of the operations.
The military tells VOA it will continue to provide aid for the Carolinas well into the month of October and potentially beyond.